On my screen, I have a ginger jar pattern by Anita Good Design. It includes one applique that goes behind the jar. And you will see I've opened it up and I have the colors showing because I'm in the Brother palette and have chosen colors, not numbers, name of color. And all I have to do on here is touch this very first outline. And if you notice, this is the shape of the fabric that needs to go in the ginger jar. It's Sky Blue by Anita, but for our purposes, I highlight that with that showing up. I go down here to the bottom to this icon with the scissors, and the name turns to applique material. I go ahead and save this to memory on my thumb drive. Here I am in one of the newest models of the Scan and Cut, but it works similar with many of the models throughout the year. I'm going to retrieve data, go into my thumb drive, and usually with the older models you have a fairly clean thumb drive except for the pattern that you want to open. So it's selecting the thumb drive. I have too much stuff on this for most, but right away I see my design here, so I'm going to touch it. And I want the applique, which I'm going to get from this button. That is a new thing to this machine. And here it is, so I'm going to say OK, and it tells me what size it is. I do want to set it, and now I want to edit it. So I'll go into Edit and hit Object Edit. And I have gone into the toolbar here and changed the width by adding a seam allowance of 3 millimeters. That's so that it can be caught. This looks a little bit different on the earlier Scan and Cut machines. But here it is up in the corner. I could scan my mat and fabric and move this around for cutting. Usually I don't want it right at the edge. Hit OK. And OK, here's to scan the mat. And I want to cut. And after scanning the mat and cutting, you would choose a test also, which puts this little tiny test piece up here, and that's what you would cut first to make sure that you are cutting everything well.